Hello people, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my beautiful name is Marianne Kendi. If you're a new subscriber, welcome here. I know we have new people because I woke up to like 30 new subscribers in a day. Thank you guys for subscribing, and thank you to this family, and I promise you that you will love it here. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I love you guys so much. If you have not yet subscribed though, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button to get notified every time that I upload a new video. Also, every time that you watch my videos, make sure that you give me a thumbs up so that that video can be recommended for other people to also watch it. Okay, so let's get down to business. I know you've seen the topic of today's video, and someone requested me to do this video. And if you've been following me from Kitambo, you know that the person that I am dating right now, I met the first time I met him, he invited me over to his place. So it's kinda a video that I can relate to in a way. So let's just go into the tips, into the do's and the don'ts. Guys, Aki, do not mind about the noise outside. Yeah. So let us just go straight into the do's, into the tips, into the don'ts, into the, all those things. And then make sure also that you comment down below, tell me what you thought about the video, or maybe add your own tips. What else do you do if you are invited over by a friend, by someone that has intentions to date you or not? Like, when you're invited over, you never know like where you stand at that point. So you expect anything. So also add your points down there. So I do not want to waste time. Let's get into the video. So tip number one, make sure that you are familiar with this person. Okay, from how you met with this person, maybe someone introduced you to him, maybe a friend, a mutual friend. Make sure that this friend tells you about this person, like where is he from, where does he work. Like, you need to know the basics about him. Does he have a social media presence? Maybe you met him through social media. Then make sure that you research about him. Like, you do not have to go like full FBI mode at this point. But make sure that you know the basics about this person. Like, do not like go and see a person that you do not even know their real name, and that is very important. Make sure that you know a person's real name ile yenye iko kwa ID, like real name, where he's from, those basics. Make sure that you know the basics. And sijakwambia uende uka research everything until his ex. No, basic things, his name, those basics. Yeah, that is tip number one. Tip number two, make sure that someone that you trust, maybe a friend, a family, knows that you are there, that you went to visit this person. Like, that is something I do every other time. I don't know if it's being paranoid ama ni nini, but make sure that someone knows you're there. Ikwe it's far away or it's near, make sure that someone knows that you are there. Text a friend, hey, I went to visit this person that invited me over, and give her or him the details. If you have to go far, mimi I actually even share my cab trip and my cab or whatever, like everything. Those details are very important, one for your safety and also for you to feel at peace. Like, those details are very important. You never know like the person that you're going to see, but make sure that someone that you trust actually knows that you went over to his place. Okay, and then make no assumptions. And this is something like this is a mistake that mostly ladies we make assumptions. Like, just because someone has invited you over doesn't mean like I mean, take feelings out of that meeting. It doesn't mean that this person likes you, doesn't mean that this person wants to date you. This is just a meeting for you guys to know each other. You could become friends, you could become business partners, you become acquaintances. Like, at that first meeting, ile ya hey, come over, at that first meeting, make sure that you take feelings out of that first meeting. Feelings, like, expect nothing, no expectations, no anything. Take away it is platonic relationship. It has nothing to do with romance and all that stuff. Because let me tell you, ladies, the first hi, how are you? Please come see me. You have already planned the whole wedding reception. Like, why would you want to do that to yourself? Make sure guy, usiambiwe tu hi alafu uanze kutafuta gown ya wedding. Hapana, make no assumptions. This is just a platonic relationship. You, when you go for the first visit, make sure that you go as a friend, in the capacity of a friend, because that way you're not going to cross boundaries. But now if you keep, even if this person actually shows you that he really likes you, the good thing with taking feelings out of that situation is because you're going to be within the boundaries. You're going to be within the boundaries. But now if you go there and it's the first part time you're going to visit him, and now you want to come and behave like his wife, then you're going to pass the boundaries. Okay, yeah. Make sure the way you dress, like a dress to impress, but do not, make sure that you are also put together. Like, do not reveal too much. This is my tip, how I do it. If you are showing cleavage, then make sure that the dress doesn't show thighs. If you have to show thighs, then make sure that the cleavage is closed up kidogo. Like, that way you can do not show the top and the bottom. It's going to give a bad impression, a bad picture, a bad, like this one is just, even with the African culture and everything, do not reveal too much also. But make sure that you are impressing, but you're also put together. Okay, if it's a dress, make sure it's beautiful. Sijasema mwende mkikani kama mtu ametoka sijui wapi praise and worship. No, like, be put together, do not reveal too much, but also be impress, impress, but do not reveal too much. Because if you reveal too much, people are judgmental. Do not go there looking like a hoe. Number 5, make sure that you have money to pay your transport. Make sure, this one actually should have been number 1. Make sure that you have money to pay for your transport. Because you will move from Nairobi to Nakuru, and then the guy goes mute and you do not even have money to come back. And then what do you do with your life? Listen, make sure that you have money to pay for your transport. But if he offers to help, do not decline. Okay, like, it is just keeping it classy and respectful at the same time. Okay, do not over demand for it. Not over demand for it. If he offers to give you money for transport, do not decline. But also make sure that you have your own money to cover for your transportation, right? And then keep schedule. If you guys maybe you're going over to his place, and according to how you're talked, you ulikuwa ufike saa 2. Okay, make sure that you are into, I don't know, I find it a little bit rude, especially for us ladies. Unapata, maybe you're going for a date, or you're going even over at his place, and then he's like, I want you to be here at 9 or at 8 or at what. If 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 you're going to be late for that timing that you had said, make sure that you pick up your phone and call him and be like, hey, imepata jam, this and this happened. Make sure that you explain it, because this gives a good impression, like you're someone that respects people and their time. Otherwise, if you keep him waiting for 2 hours and there's no communication or anything, then it's going to give him bad impression about yourself. First impressions first impressions always matter. So make sure that you keep schedule. If you were to be there at 10, then make sure at 10 that you are there. Keep schedule. And then conversations. When it comes to conversations, this is number 7. Do not over talk about yourself. Like, I am this, I am this, I am this. Okay, brag a little. If you're the type to brag a little, like a minute or two, but do not like over discuss about yourself. Make sure that you give this other person a listening ear. Do not like now be all over with your stories and this and talk about yourself. And also this is not a therapy session. This is not the session to talk about your ex and everything bad that you've been through. No, this is the first time you're meeting this person. It's not a therapy session. Do not come and now start crying about how your ex did you bad. No. Mm-mm. 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 Not about your ex, not about your problems, not about everything that you've been through in life. It's not a therapy. It's not a therapy session. Okay? Number 8, do not try to impress with your homemaking skills. Okay? Umetoka kwako watu hujafagia, but unataka kukuja na uoshe kila mahali, utoe cobwebs, sijui ufanye. Madam, who asked you to do all that work? Who asked you? Like, do not over impress with showing your homemaking skills. It is not at that time, it is not important. This is the first time you're meeting this person. So now, if you over impress, remember, you are the prize. And I'm not saying that he's not the prize, he's also the prize, but you are the person that is supposed to be impressing. So do not now come and begin. There are also people that do not like their privacy, indulge in like ukuja uwapate vyombo chafu, umeanza kuosha, umeacha ujaosha kwako karo, ujaosha kwako kumejaa cobwebs, but sasa unataka kutoka kwako uende all the way kutolea mtu cobwebs. No, do not over impress with your homemaking skills. Even if sometimes, even if he asked you to cook, decline respectfully. Be like, is it okay if I do not cook today? Like, do not over impress. For me, with the first visit, do not come and over impress how you know how to cook, how you can wash dishes, how you can do this. No, this is not the time, this is not the place to do all that. Maybe that time will come, but the first visit, it is not time to show your homemaking skills. No. Nope. Okay, if he asked you to go pick labda ni kikombe pale, enda chukua kikombe peke yake. It is not time to over impress with your home making skills. Si time ya kukuja useme hii meza, hii kiti mbona iko hivi, sina ilikuwa inafaa kukua hivi. Let me tell you, sometimes, especially with men, the mileage that they have come is very important to them. It is what gives them dignity and that pride and that ego. Like, they come to their house and they feel, yeah, I have made it. And then you come from nowhere and begin telling them how the color of the seat is not okay, how sijui hizo vikombe uko nazo ni zile za kuvunjika. You're crushing this person without actually knowing it. And I'm saying that especially for men, because for men, having a house is a big milestone. According even to African culture, it's a big milestone. Now you want to come and tell him how that clock is not supposed to be there, it's supposed to be this side. Stop. Mm-mm. Do not. Okay, and that comes to the point number 9. Do not come too forward. Like, your opinion about his house and how he has arranged it and the colors of his curtains and everything else. Who asked for your opinion? Like, that is, your opinions on those are not welcome, especially on that day. It's your first visit and you already want to tell him the colors of the curtain, unless he asked you, hii si tunaona ikienda na color like maybe unless he asks you. But if he doesn't do that, then keep your opinions to yourself. Okay, opinions about his furniture, about his kitchen, about his gas, about everything. Keep those opinions to yourself. And then number 10, keep your expectations very low. Okay, and this is almost with the one that I said, do not make assumptions. Keep your expectations very low. Do not now go there expecting that this guy is going to propose, he's going to marry me, he's going to like me, I'm going to meet him like this. This is a person that you do not know, because he's inviting you over for the first time. You do not know this person. Maybe a friend invited a friend introduced you to. So you guys do not like know each other sana. So do not have so many expectations. He's going to give me money, he's going to do this, he's going to do no. no. Do not have expectations, and if it's possible, keep sex out of the table. If it's possible for you, I don't know, but I would advise you to keep sex out of the table. But now that depends with how you have talked with him, the discussions that you have had with him in the past. But for the first visit, keep sex out of the table. Yeah. So that is all I had for you, my 10 tips of visiting him for the first time. So if you are going to visit someone for the first time during this Valentine, these are things that you can consider, and just make sure that you are yourself. That's the biggest tip of them all. Make sure that you're yourself. But we all have those parts of ourselves we do not over express to people that we do not know. Okay, yeah, we all have those parts of ourselves. So that is all I have had, guys, for you today. Make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell button, and make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, and until next time,